Hello, and welcome to Family Compass's 2023 Vision Announcement. My name is Judy Bennett Garner, and I am Vice Chair of Family Compass's Board of Directors. We are grateful that you are joining us today. Family Compass is near and dear to my heart because it is an organization that changes the lives of families for the better. Now, I am going to hand it over to Family Compass's outstanding CEO, Ona Foster, who will share the 2023 vision.
Thanks, Judy. And thank you to everyone for tuning in. I'm excited to give updates on the past year at Family Compass, share our vision for the future, and express our gratitude for the care and support we've received along the way. So, if you are watching, it means you're one of our partners in our journey, and we're grateful to have you standing by our side. Let's start with 2022 and the year in review. It has been full speed ahead. My first priority was to ensure stability in our staffing across the agency. We've been operating on a pretty slim administrative infrastructure to keep expenses as low as possible. However, we knew this wasn't sustainable, and in the strategic plan that the agency and board drafted in late 2021, we mapped out a plan to make sure we had strong administrative and development infrastructure. I'm pleased to say we successfully executed that plan in 2022 and also kept all of our programs fully staffed. We don't have a lot of overhead at Family Compass because we're community-based, conducting our work either in classroom settings or directly in home environments, so our staff are truly the lifeblood of the work we do. The demand for our programming has increased dramatically, with mental health concerns hitting all-time highs last year, along with families struggling with the rising cost of living. The families we serve are among the hardest hit, with many still not recovered from the effects of the pandemic. And as the economy grows shaky, this past year we saw the largest number of families we've ever seen on our waiting lists. There's no cookie-cutter approach to our work, and we've continued to adapt our services, going back to in-person with many families, while others prefer and are doing exceptionally well using virtual methods. As many of you know, the parenting classes and home mentoring services we provide help struggling parents obtain knowledge about healthy parenting, build their skills, and have access to emotional support and resources. Naturally, as they become more competent as parents and feel supported, they gain confidence in themselves. This in turn lowers stress and stabilizes their living environment, which we know dramatically decreases the odds that they will abuse or neglect their children. And ultimately, this work increases resiliency, self-esteem, and connection for children in those households. The families we're working with have continued to need us in different ways than in the past. Many families need more of our time, and many of them need more frequent contact. And we quickly realized that the emotional needs of the families were getting in the way of helping them learn parenting skills. I talked about our counseling pilot program last year, and it has continued, and today exists as a parallel program to help our families address their emotional needs. We have graduate student interns who work alongside our current staff, and the counseling aspect helps to address the emotional needs, which clears a better path for the parenting work to be effective. We've also continued to grow our Fathers Initiative. We just recently added 2 new men's classes at the Dallas County Jail and have seen an increase in fathers receiving the benefits of home mentoring. This emphasis on the importance of father figures is integral to helping children feel seen, safe, and supported. Fathers can sometimes get forgotten in the conversation, and we found the ones we work with need and want a better roadmap to support their desire to be the best dads they can be for their kids. Our staff has continued to stay focused on keeping connected with each other through team-building activities, continuing work around bias and respect, and participating in staff retreats, including a spring retreat, a painting with a twist class. And although there was no twist, we did discover some hidden art talent at the agency. We also had a fall retreat to the Arboretum, where despite a rainy, cold day, we managed to get one of the best group photos we've ever taken. Our mighty development department has worked tirelessly to keep us in front of our wonderful supporters and donors, working with foundation and community partners and writing grants. They executed our in-person North Star Luncheon featuring Elizabeth Smart last April and held our creative and fun lip sync battle this summer. Yes, if you watched, you saw our agency video complete with a power walk in our parking lot. And although we might be good at helping people, walking in a straight line turned out to be a little more challenging. We also had the second largest North Texas Giving Day turnout we've ever had, and our Golf Classic event exceeded all prior fundraising records, selling out 2 full months in advance. The overall picture is, we've all leaned in, because we're needed more than ever. Stopping child abuse before it can happen is the answer. We know we have to stem the rising tide and keep children out of the system. We know we can't stop. No one will be left behind. I'm eyeing 2023 with both optimism and a dose of reality. Fundraising in a troubled economy is no easy task, but our board has been growing with 7 new members in 2022 alone, and as funding challenges hit all nonprofits, we're all leaning in together. We're taking on the challenge and balancing it with a solid business plan to expand this mission to meet the growing need in our community. Our Director of Development, Chad Black, always comes up with a word to represent each year. For 2022, it was RISE, which we did. Despite everything and continually reinventing ourselves, we rose to the occasion and stayed strong. For 2023, he has chosen the word future. It's perfect. As I roll into my 7th year at Family Compass, and as we close out our 30th year as an agency, we're committed to looking toward the future. 2023 holds so much potential, and we've got a lot planned. Our focus in 2023 is to meet the growing need of our community. First off, by adding a much-needed parent educator under our Community Education and Outreach Department. This will grow our impact around connecting children to fathers and increase referral pipelines for even more kids to have dads that benefit from our programs. My incredible team is committed to getting families off of our heavy wait lists and into services, including trying to respond to some home mentoring requests that are now coming out of Denton County, new territory. We're also working on a partnership with a local wellness expert and allergist to add a 6-level prevention plan around allergies, skin health, and immune system wellness for our families. So stay tuned for more on that. On the fundraising side, we have big goals and plans to add a new giving society will be unveiled soon. Our development team is full on preparing for our 2023 North Star Luncheon coming up in April, presented by ExxonMobil. And we're expecting early sellout crowds again for our Fall Golf Classic. Also this June, our Lip Sync Battle fundraiser will be back 100% live and in person, with teams battling it out on the stage to win the ultimate titles of Top Fundraiser and Judge's Pick. I truly feel optimistic about reaching our 2023 goals because of you. Tried and true partners who stand alongside us, and new partners who answered our call for further support. Our partners, all of you, who stay connected, who are an actual part of this mission, an actual part of stopping child abuse and neglect before they can happen, an actual part of permanently changing lives for children and parents in our community. You are what makes the bright future of Family Compass and the bright future of the children we serve possible. Thank you.